Hello fellow fandom searchers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are watching Attack on Titan episode 6. So, at least one good news, I'm no longer a Cyclops, so that's positive. I would like to say another good news about my exams, but unfortunately I can't. Anyway, crew is going against the Titans again, because the wall was blasted once again. And then not only that he lost his leg and arm, but he got eaten. At least it seemed like it, while he was saving Armin. So here's the thing. I learned from Jujutsu Kaisen that characters can die early on, the main characters in the series, but they usually come back. And considering Eren is the main character and the one we are supposed to follow and follow his development and all that, I wouldn't say he's dead. Well, maybe he is, but he will come back. I'm still thinking how they would go about it, because I don't know, like having a disabled main character after losing leg and arm would be interesting, definitely. But I'm not sure if this setting has that kind of technology, medical knowledge, and all that stuff to do that. So that's probably not the case. Other thing I think that's going to come in picture is the flashback, which I'm pretty sure it was flashback from episode 2, in which Eren's father is injecting him with something, saying it's for his own good. So that's something I think can come in picture, because I don't believe that there are going to be any like glimpses of something that's not going to appear later. Standard storytelling technique. So, if it's not just Eren cutting himself out of the Titan's stomach somehow, then I think this particular flashback is going to be important for this particular part of story. It might come back later, but that's the only thing I can think of right now as to how Eren is going to survive this. So, we will see, I suppose. Last thing before we start, if you want to see this reaction uncut and unedited, check out Patreon, link is in the description. Uncuts are available on the second tier. Also, we are like 3 people from reaching 1000 subscribers, so if you like the reaction, please subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. The world in a little girl's eyes. Okay. They just ate his best friend. Okay, I know I'm pausing quite early on into this, but this is a nice showing of something that's called survival's guilt, which happens when you survive something, some tragic event, but it doesn't even have to be people you know, but it's usually about people you know that died. And along with the relief that you are alive comes the dread of, for once, being relieved that you are the one who is alive when your friends died. And also survival's guilt, which is what Armin is experiencing right now, combined with probably low self-esteem, I would say, in his case. Which is, yeah, why did I survive when the better people, let's say, died in my place? Nice portrayal. I like this. I like this because everyone has a different reaction to trauma. And yeah, some go cynical, some go oversensitive. Very nice. I like this. Yeah. Yeah, well, he's in front of a choice right now. Not entirely, I wouldn't say. Ouch. Yeah. It's not her place to give up. Well, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Not really. It's that kind of thing when you just can't give up on something, because if you do, then you will have to admit that there is nothing you can do. Which is exactly Hannah in this case, because, like, Franz is missing legs, so there's no way he's going to wake up. But if she did stop the resuscitation, she would have to admit to herself that someone she loves is dead. And yeah, she can't do that. Ah, god damn it, I didn't expect to get teary this early on. And? Aww. The merciful eyes. Jesus fucking Christ. Go, Mikasa. Nice. Good job. Very good job. That's not a good thing to say to someone like Mikasa. She just took down a titan single-handedly. Very nice, Mikasa. Very nice. Do they have? Yeah. It's like the handles of those swords are made of the how do you call it in English? God damn it, I just did an exam on this not so long ago. Handle? The backside of a handgun. Pistol. Aww. Aww. That's sweet. Well, maybe it's just made into the same design, but it looked definitely like they just took the backside of pistols and remade it to make the sword. Okay, steel. The possesses both stiffness and flexibility, which allows it to slash through Titan Flash. Okay, so I guess the Titan Flash is slightly tougher than normal human flash. Half-edged swords, blades that are manufactured out of it are widely known as the anti-Titan weapons. Okay. To refine ultra-hard steel, the blast furnaces of Factory Town are essential, so they cannot be manufactured elsewhere. Okay, so I suppose this is kind of a nod to Damascus steel, which is a thing from history, originated in, well, Damascus. The secret of making that kind of steel is still lost to time. No one knows how they did it back then. But if I understand it correctly, it's somewhat like layers, thin layers of steel placed above each other, and from that they made swords, and they were resilient. So I guess this is something like that.
ミカサも自分の子供ができたら教えてあげるのよ。はあ、子供はどうやったらできるの？さあ、お父さんに聞いてごらんなさい。ねえ、お父さん。いや、お父さんもよく知らないんだ。ほら、もうじきイェーガー先生が来る頃だから、先生に聞いてみようか。
Oh, come on. She's not that young.
お、早速来たみたいだ。はい。
Oh, okay.
仲良くするんだぞ。
そいつの出方次第だけど。
エレン、そんなんだから一人しか友達ができないんだぞ。
I mean, yeah, they are already dead, I would say. But honestly, like, having one real friend is better than having 10 just so-called friends. So I don't see anything bad about that. I mean, the friend is Armin, I presume. So that's not bad either way. Yeah.
ごめんください。
どうしたの？ねえ、父さん？
盗作を要請する。お前は麓で待ってるんだ。わかったか、エレン。エレン。
Yeah, seeing a murder like this, it's at such a young age. Oof.
おい、本当に売れるんだろうな、こいつは。わざわざ親殺してまで連れ去ってよ。そいつの顔をよく見てみろ。そいつは東洋人だ。昔は人間にも種類があってな。そいつはその昔、東洋ってところから壁の中に逃げてきた一族最後の末裔だ。そいつを都の地下街で変態の旦那方相手に競りにかける。
Okay. Question. Does that mean that there are more settlements around? They just don't know about it in this place we are at right now? Or did they just get destroyed in the past? I guess it depends on how far into the past are we talking. Because I think we still don't know when the Titans appeared. Do we? Did I forget? I'm not sure. If I forgot, let me know. If we don't know, then we don't know yet. We just know that the 100 years was calm. But like building those walls had to take ages, so I guess it has to be quite some time since the Titans appeared for the first time.
お 他の東洋人は絶滅したからな。相当な値がつくぞ。こいつの親父は東洋人には見えなかったぞ。こいつは純血じゃねえよ。
Okay, yeah, so
本当に価値があったのは母親だ。てめえがビビって殺すから。仕方ねえだろ。抵抗されたんだ。
okay, so there were more settlements before. Okay. And it can't be that long. Well, maybe they are just referring to a part of the place we know right now. I don't know. The geography of this world is still kind of lost to me, except for the size of this place, which I had to ask for help with. So, if any one of you wants to help me with geography, I will be very grateful, because I am kind of lost. Geography overall isn't my strong suit, and especially in fictional places. So, but like, I kind of like the fact, it's horrible to say that, but I kind of like the fact that the author isn't afraid to show that even in hard times, like living in a world infested with titans that snack on people, would snack on people on daily basis if they didn't have the walls, there's still place for so much other crime, like human trafficking, religious crimes, and all that stuff. And that people are as rotten as they would be under normal circumstances in a normal world. Because evil never disappears, even when there is a crisis and apocalypse. That was suspiciously silent.
どうも失礼します。
ミカサ早く。お父さん。
くそ、いい加減にしろ。ダメだろ。子供が一人で森を歩いちゃ。森には怖い狼がいるんだぞ。
Eren was feisty right from the beginning.
おじさんたちと一緒に行けば。
ありがとうおじさん。
Nice one.
もう分かったからさ。死んじゃえよクソ野郎。
That was a good hit.
嘘だろ。
Good one, Eren.
待ちやがれ。ギャギー。
おだって当然だ。もう立ち上がるな。
This is actually cool.
もう大丈夫だ。安心しろ。
I think this could be counted as a case of fear turning into fury.
父さんとは前に会ったことがあるはずだ。
にいたはず。
But like, good job, Eren, going on a rescue mission all by yourself. It was stupid, but brave. I mean, you have no right to speak, honestly. Yeah. Yep. Very much true. Yeah, this is how he goes about the world. Go for his legs at least. Come on.
その時思い出した。この世界は残酷なんだ。
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the case.
その瞬間体の震えが止まった
I love the music into this. Jeez. You know what would be hilarious if she accidentally stopped Eren? I wouldn't be surprised because, again, I'm calling it attacking in fury is not a good idea because you are opening yourself to calm attacks. But that would be hilarious if she just missed the guy and stepped Eren. But hey, we wouldn't have the whole series if that was the case.
背後から心臓を一突きだ。これをあの子供たちがやったのか。
Yeah, I mean, it's still self-defense.
エレン、麓で待っていろ。お前は運が良かっただけだ、エレン。私はお前が自分の命を軽々に投げ打ったことを咎めているんだ。
Fair. And it's good that his father is telling him what he's scolding him for. Because he's not scolding him for killing those people. He's scolding him for being reckless. Good. So Eren knows what he's being scolded for. Awesome. The only thing I would say is that this kind of logic that is now in Eren's head is slightly dangerous because he is calling the people animals, dangerous animals, which, yes, fair, it's his child brain trying to comprehend what kind of evil those people are. But it can very much lead to a situation when anyone who is going to have opposing opinions from him is going to become dangerous animal, in which case Eren won't hesitate to kill them. So that's just a thing that can happen with this kind of mindset, and considering how gritty this world is, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if that happened at some point in the story. But like, honestly, Eren motivating people to fight from a very young age is... I don't want to say sweet because of the situation, but that's just Eren thing to do, honestly, and it worked. So, yeah, and he's right. In a world like this, if you don't fight and give up even before the fight, you're going to lose and you're going to die. But if you put some effort into the fight that's in front of you, you have a chance of winning. And the chance is better than nothing. Even if it's just 1%, it's better than doing nothing and giving up. That's Eren's logic, and I admire that about him. It's a mindset forged in fire. Forged in a fire of cruel world.
君がまだ小さい時に何度か会っているんだが。
イェーガー先生
Ah, the scarf. Aww.
やるよこれあったかいだろ
私たちの家で一緒に暮らそう。辛いことがたくさんある。
Eren's face.
君には十分な休養が必要だ。
場所があるエレンあなたがいれば私は何でもできる
Yeah, about that. So this was definitely a Mikasa-focused episode, and I'm glad we are getting to know the Triad a bit better, because we kinda know about Eren and what's his deal. We kinda know about Armin and what his deal after the last episode. Not necessarily his whole backstory, because I feel that there is a bit more to it still. But yeah, Mikasa's backstory was something that was teased from the very beginning, and I'm glad we got to see it, because we knew her parents died some horrible death, and so now we finally know what happened and how it changed her and Eren. The only thing I would point out as slightly unrealistic in this, I know it sounds weird when I'm talking about realism in a story like this, but here's the thing. We don't really know how much Eren has a sense of justice. Like, we know after this, but before that we didn't really know. And the fact that he went to save someone he never met before is, yeah, it's stupid for once, very brave for a second, and slightly illogical. But it paints him as someone who just hates the darkness in this world. I'm not going to say that he wants to do good in the world, but it definitely feels like he is that kind of person who wishes to banish the bad things. And if he sees them before his eyes, he doesn't want to stay aside and he wants to do something about it. Whether it's conscious decision or not, I'm not sure, but he feels like that kind of person, that he's just not going to stay aside when something bad is happening around him. And we are getting glimpses of that throughout the whole 6 episodes. Like, it's not necessarily all good in his mindset, because it can lead to rash actions, which we saw. But I guess he can't help himself, and I suppose it's a charm of his character to some extent. So yeah, that's fine. Fine with me. On the other hand, like, I'm saying illogical, but people act illogical in stressful situations, and we kind of see it with Mikasa and Eren in this situation, because they both witnessed a traumatic event. Like, Mikasa first hand, Eren kinda second hand, let's say. But Mikasa became apathetic after witnessing murder of her parents, which is logical because, like, she's a child. Or she was a child. So, yeah, natural reaction. Eren, on the other hand, became... yeah, furious. That's probably the word to choose for this. Furious. And as I said, it began forging his mindset he carries until now, which is the fact that you should at least try to fight instead of just giving up even before the fight began. So, as I said, it's a mindset forged in a fire of a cruel world, but cruel world requires steel mindset, and Eren has that at this point. So another reason why I am very much curious how he's going to survive this. Because no way in hell he's staying dead for long. So, I think I talked about everything throughout the episode and all that stuff. Again, if you know more about the geography side of things, let me know if it's not a spoiler. Like, if a presence of more settlements is a spoiler, then don't tell me. But overall, just geography of this world, any tidbits will help me to immerse myself a bit better. So if you know more, let me know, except if it's a spoiler. So thank you for watching along with me today and listening to my ramblings. If you like the reaction, consider subscribing to the channel. Hopefully there are going to be a regular uploads from now on. Leave a like, leave a comment, check out Patreon, and see you next time.